you know, when you start recording something or just doing something, because not many people record videos of themselves talking about Call of Duty in their house or esports or anything, really. And you start doing something and you just know that delivery that you've been waiting on all day is inevitably going to come in this 5 to 10 minutes when you're going to be doing something. That's how I'm feeling that is going to happen somewhere in this video. Hopefully not, but this is a nice positive video. It's a short video. We're just going to be talking about me. No, we're going to be talking about the fact that I have been invited to go to CWL Vegas to be on the casting talent. So excited. Obviously, I was there last year as well. That's probably where most of you probably seen me for the first time, or if many of you been following me for years, you would have seen me on the European scene. But back again for Black Ops 4, and I'm really excited for it. Now, it's a little bit different this year. It looks like we're going to have... I'm going to have a desk, which is great, for one. Over on Bravo, but Bravo isn't Bravo anymore. That is now going to be the Open Bracket Stream, or so it's been called at the moment. That's going to include me, Brycey, who you will see on Spitfire with me all of the time. I'll link a Spitfire here, probably forget, as I do every single time. But we're going to have Brycey there. He's going to be hosting the desk. We're also going to have Blaze there. And I've got my duo back from NBA. I've got Dirk coming back as well. Not that I orchestrated it or anything or suggested to the guys that they're going to bring Dirk back. So if anything, he owes me all of his paycheck. But yeah, super excited to be working with this team. I think it's going to be really good. And just to maybe give you guys a little bit more of an insight around the Open Bracket Stream and what it's going to entail. So, I mean, the title does say it all, of course. The Open Bracket Stream, we're going to be covering the amateur side of Call of Duty. It's going to be something, so amateur players have got something to play for. You know, this year it seems as if, yes, okay, in events after Vegas, they're not going to have a chance to get into pools, but they're going to have their own prize pool to play for over the weekend. So that's going to be something great that we're going to follow. And basically, I think a few people are like, well, who's going to watch, you know, amateurs? But we're trying to tell the story of other guys in the scene who are trying to get their come up and trying to push forward. And ultimately, it leads to, in Vegas, if they can qualify for Pro League, or if they can qualify for pools. But then throughout the year, it's about seeing how they do in the amateur circuit, seeing how they do in the open bracket every single event. And then when we get the chance to see if they've developed, it's about telling the story of people who are trying to come up and trying to make it as pros. And also, when we are in Vegas, we're going to be doing, as far as I'm aware, the play-in on the Thursday. So that's going to be really interesting. Of course, that's an 18 bracket. I previously talked about that on a previous video. Hopefully it's over here somewhere. But we talked about that. We've said what teams we think are going to be going through. So we're going to be casting over some of that with the Alpha Talent on Thursday. Brycey's going to be hosting that one. But on Friday, Saturday, we're then going to be following all the way through the open bracket. We're going to be following these guys into pools. And then when we get to pools, we're going to be trying to follow the guys as they advance forward and try and push through and see how far they can get. See how far these teams who don't necessarily have the pro points from World War II can go. And then when we get into Sundays, we're going to be casting plenty more as well, because who knows if any of them are even going to be left, but we're going to have plenty to do. I'm so excited. It's something different for me, because I think you're always used to casting over the pros and the same people all the time. So you get to cast over different people who maybe do things differently, and maybe you can sort of explain to people why they're doing things differently. It's just something different to do. And yes, okay, these players might not be storied, that sort of thing, but I'm still thoroughly excited to get back into the CWL, back into Black Ops 4, back into Call of Duty, and over to Vegas for the very first time. Dangerous thing to be happening around Christmas. I've actually incidentally bought all of my Christmas presents before I go over, because I'm sincerely worried as what's going to happen. But yeah, great talent lineup. The Alpha Talent, all fantastic as per usual. Can't wait to see what those guys are doing as well. But very excited for CWL Vegas, guys. Please leave the video a like and comment down below who you would like to see there. I know there was a few faces that some people did want to see there, or who you didn't want to see there. If you don't want to see me there, tell me in the comments. I'll ignore you, because I'm going anyway. The flights are booked. It's fine. But guys, thank you very much for all your support over the past few months with all these videos. I think it's definitely helped me get a recall back, all the support I have had of you guys. Thank you very much. And anyway, guys, we will see you on the next video.